All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back in 528, which is Tales of Phantasia on the GBA. How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday. Arietta, how's it going? Naka, hello. Filthy Bear, how's it going? Mayo-chan, yeah, I just finished went through the elf village, then we left the elf village, and Arch got turned into a statue. Now we gotta go back in the elf village. It's like, damn it, we just got Arch back. Ugh. Shiro, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to more Tales goodness. I don't know how far we are in the game. I imagine, this being the first Tales of game, it's probably, like, shorter than average, but still got lots to visit in the world and stuff. We need to get the horse, the white horse, aka fast travel, at some point. But first things first, we need to get Arch back. So let's start the timer. Oh yeah, and it's a long weekend here in Canada. We got civic holiday on Monday, so I got like technically a 4-day weekend, because I also get like an extra holiday day on the Tuesday, so I got another 4-day weekend. Hooray. But next weekend there will not be a stream because I am on call for next weekend, so I got a 4-day weekend, but then no stream next weekend. So it compensates for it. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's go back and get Arch. Again. Hate this place. Back we go. If I can remember how to get to the village. But I hate these guys. Just keep interrupting. F8. Hopefully we don't have to do like a whole bunch of extra crap to get Arch back. Hopefully we just like go get the guys, like, alright, I'm coming with you, and then we're out of here. Hope he's not like, oh, well, before I go with you, I need you to do this, or some shit. We just got Arch back. We just got her. The game's like, nope. Astral achievements in Dragon Quest 1? Nice. I imagine Dragon Quest 1 probably on average isn't that bad, being a shorter game. Although I assume they added a bunch of extra content to the... I'm guessing you're playing the HD version there, the HD 2D. I imagine they added a bunch of content to the first game. You may pass. Yeah, because I don't have a filthy half-elf with me. Treasure achievements? Got it. Even easier. Is she even around? After all, contact between elves and humans were cut off long ago. So is her mom, like, did they actually kill off her mom? It was kind of implied that they killed her off because, she basically... It's like, no, it's the death penalty for half-elves. Like, no, take my life instead. So R.I.P. Arch's mama. We thought she was dead already, and now she actually really is. The cursed items. Yeah, I can imagine those being... because those are drops, right? So... Do we have any... I use ABC. Did the question... Okay, I was going to say, the question mark ones end up on top? They do. I imagine this sword is not good, if there's 9 of them. Just have a hunch that this isn't a good sword. Quest 2 is entirely progression, other than getting the hero to level 30. God, yeah. Imagine doing that in Dragon Quest 1. Can beat Dragon Quest 1 at what, like level 16 or so? Although usually you get to like, I don't know, 20-ish. It'd be a long grind otherwise. Yeah, let's look at my TP back. This guy's totally a troll. Where's Buddy Boy hang out? Here where he hangs out. Does he hang out here? Oh, you have to like walk this way. Brambert. Oh, it's you folks. Trust your travels are going well. Something wrong? Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor. And what might that be? You know someone by the name of Arcia? Yes, but what do you folks have to do with her? Please come with us. Arch has... Now hold on a second. Are you telling me that you've met her with her? That's right. And she asked us to bring you with her. Right to her. Hey Baines, how's it going? Got trouble with work for stealing a mixing implement? Was a whisk I was willing to take. Ba-doom-tsh. See. Very well. Let's go. I don't want to cause you folks any further trouble. This is all my fault. Time to bring back her baby daddy.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning Tiger Blade. Good job missing completely.
Lightning Tiger Blade! Rising Phoenix!
How about I just started casting like right there after I killed everything else? Moron. So when we're gonna get Chester back, since we're fixing up his bow here, maybe he'll be joining us soon.
I did it!
Almost back out of this place.
Like it. Take that. Sword ring. Rising Phoenix. Agent strike.
Sure, those supposed to got petrified. Good thing I didn't get petrified.
I did it.
Make sure we keep enough ingredients for like the sushi there. Get rid of this petrification. Alright. Please just give us Arch back. Hopefully we don't have to go run around the world or some shit to get some other stuff to get Arch back again. She's already like 5 levels lower than everybody. Same as always. Where he was able to see around the corner there. Let's go. This guy's got amazing vision. Yeah, I could see that definitely happening. I wasn't even aware they were petrified until the end there. It's like, oh shit, they're petrified. Marcia. It's cold outside, isn't it? Why don't you come inside? Ba-dum-tsh. I don't mean inside the house, ba-dum. I'd like to speak alone with her. And give us a little time. Even though we're inside the house, it's suddenly really cold in here. Yeah. Poor girl. It's so cold. Mint. They sure are taking their sweet time. I just hope she turns Arch back to normal anyway. Sorry, Klaus. It's my fault for saying I wanted to fix that bow. Don't sweat it. That bow is really important, right? Don't worry about it. I'm sure she'll get it. She'll fix it good as new. You've got to understand. I can't do anything irresponsible like that. I can't abandon my people. Are you sure? But I love you so much. Marcia. Hey, Macaw. How's it going? No. This can't be happening. I can't take it. If you won't stay here with me, then I won't turn her back to normal. What? But you promised. Please, you've got to turn her back. I know how you feel. I'm the one who drove you to this, and I can't let any innocent people be hurt anymore. Turn me into a statue instead. Once I'm a statue, they won't bring me back to the forest. You've changed. You didn't used to be like this. The way you are now, you'd be satisfied with me as a statue, right? So, I'm ready. Turn me into a stone if that's what you want. Some bike mania, nice. I do some biking. Lord Brambert, there's no reason for you to go that far. No. I can spend my life for her. Cress. She's a half-elf. The love of my life. But why? Cress. Half-elves are forbidden for entering Ymir Forest. The elves have chosen the path of cohesion as a people. As Lord of the Elves, there's no way I could be together with her. I'm the one who forced your people into this. And her as well. It's all my fault. To keep you by my side, I have no other choice, do I? Well, rip Rambert. Huh? What happened? Miss Arch. Stay away. Please, just let me be. Please, let me be alone. Cress. Alright, let's come back after she settled down a bit. Frustrating, but there's nothing we could do now. Let's just hope you have a change of heart. Let's hurry up and go, people. Can't stand looking at her face anymore. Bye, Brambert. Guess we have to come back to the bow later on. When she calms down. Yeah, guys, keep stuffing those ballots for Yakuza. That has a chance right now. But never know. It needs to be a super long game, and there's going to be like a swing. How's it going, Boca? How's it going, Grizzle Master? It's the spread right now. Yeah, it's still 19 votes. There's still a chance. Alright, by later, I'm assuming this is gonna be like a story progression kind of later, not a like comeback, leave and come back kind of later. Either way, we don't have Chester, so until Chester comes back, it's no rush for this bow anyways. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna leave and come back and see what happens, but imagine she's not gonna change her heart in like a minute. It's already locked. After all that, we ended up leaving the bow behind, didn't we? Oh well. At least Arch is okay. Let's get out of here. Very likely going to be a story progression thing. Probably. I mean, I'll use them over, like, Klaus or something. I guess he won't, like, freeze the screen every time he attacks. Like some people.
Lightning tiger blade.
To turn her off all of her spells except for the one useful spell. Thunderblade. I don't know what's... I was gonna say, what's better? Like, this thing increases max TP by 30%, or reduce the cost by a third. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Technically, the 1/3 lower cost is better because it's like 33%, but. Launcher doesn't hit the cap, obviously. Alright, story-wise, I think we were supposed to head to that tower near the other town there. I don't know if there's anything else we need to do before then, but... Where was that town? We're gonna take the boat to Olive and then go up to Midgard's castle area. It's between the two, I think. Or if there's any point in going back to visit the king first. Oops. We'll get this, we'll get this. We'll never get this. No. Cheated. This be like impossible to do. Not impossible, but it's like really difficult to do. Legitimately. It's just seems like he basically does like a perfect run. Like you'd have to like completely do extra perfect. The music. Nothing. Alright, let's go to that tower. Trying to think if there's anything else we need to do. Yeah, that one's definitely not really an RPG, but it's just such a wacky game, it's like, might as well add it. Yeah, because what with zombies and guns? Back when everything was a zombie game.
Lightning Tiger Blade! Ha! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! Ha!
Full magic.
Yeah!
Not really. The pre-7 Yakuza games are quite definitely RPGs. You got a main quest, you got a whole bunch of side quests, you got an experience system, you have random battles, you got money, you got equipment. Like, what part of any of that is not an RPG? Like, those are all RPG elements. The only thing that's like, it's like, oh, it's like a modern style, you know, setting instead of high fantasy. Other than that, Everything else is like pure RPG. Sure, but it's also like zombies and guns. It's just weird. I mean, it's on my list, so I plan to play it. Remember being less Yakuza-y than the other Yakuzas when I tried it way back in the day. Alright, what's this way? Wonder if there's any upgrades we can get. Stop by the town first. Oh, sure, it's definitely borderline, so hey, each their own, but I personally consider them RPGs, so it's what I think is what matters. So there. Yeah, Hostess Club. There you go. It's more of a Yakuza game than Yakuza 1, where they took out the Hostess Club in the North American version. I wonder if they added if they had it in 2. I'm trying to think if I've ever played Yakuza 2. I'm sure I did, but I vaguely remember anything. Just stopping by here real quick. Multi-floor tower. So it's never seen the whole series is. There you go. This also goes for nearly $200, jeez. I'm glad I picked up my copy, you know, when the PS3 was still a current console. You can get those in the budget bin. Dead Souls in the budget bin for like next to nothing. They couldn't give it away. But considering they... Hey, over here. Considering they never remade it compared to the other Yakuza games, I guess it makes sense. Huh? Did anyone else hear that? Yeah, I heard a strange voice. Over there. What the? It's some kind of bug. It's a fairy. No bug, you idiot. Okay then, maybe a monster? It's wrong again. I just had some free time. I wanted to play with you guys. We're on a very important mission. I don't have time to play with you. Fine, let's see how you like this. Cress. You alright? We're gonna lose a character again. As long as it's not Arch. What was all that about? Oh no. What's wrong, Cress? Royal Crest of Alvanista, it's gone. What? Come to the Tower of Zodiac if you want your crest back. I mean, okay. What was I gonna use this crest for? Maybe the crest would have had been used at the castle here, maybe? Goodbye. What are you going to do now? I'll just have to get it back. I'll never get into the Midgard's castle without an emblem. Anyway, Tower of the Zodiac. I remember I'd mentioned it before. Tower with the spirit in it. Yeah. Should lie south of the city. So, I wonder what would have happened here if I went to the the tower first, climbed it, and then went to town. I'm assuming I still would have lost the crest. And I would have to go climb the tower again. God, thank God I didn't climb the tower. Halt. The Dead Souls back $15. Yeah, that sounds about right. Who are you? Friends of Lord Edward. I'd like to meet with him. Friends of Lord Edward. Show me some identification. Well, the thing is, Lost emblem we received from the King of all Vanista. I like the looks of ya. Be off, ya. Hey, wasn't there a dude who wanted to sell us something for like 80,000 bucks here? We can afford it. It sounds pretty sketchy though, so I'll definitely be saving before I attempt that. We've seen the southern part of town, I think. There you go, Grimmer. No. I'm too old to learn Japanese. I don't have the patience or time. As much as I'd love to learn it, it's just, yeah. Don't have the time to learn it. I mean, that's how a lot of people learn how to speak English or to read English. It's from RPGs. Yeah, this guy. I don't have time for games. Whatever it is, isn't 80,000 bits deep? Just forget it then. Okay, I guess we can't actually get it for 80,000. It's gonna hook us up with the good stuff for 80,000. Like, I imagine some stuff you'd probably like be able to pick up pretty quick, like, you know, menu commands and stuff, but in terms of the actual, like, dialogue, that'd probably be a lot harder. Definitely, like, all the power to people who can learn games like that. I don't think there's anything we needed to upgrade. I think we bought all the upgrades when we could. Halberd. Well, I'll be using this until we find like a good upgrade there. This Gungnir keeps leveling up. It's Gungnir 2. It's a sacred steed. I own a sacred steed. Learning while playing is different than playing to enjoy, yeah. In we go. Someone not human sings a melancholy song is needed. Someone not human sings melancholy song is needed. That's what it says. She's not human, technically. The Thunderblade. It was roughly central 2,000 Japanese words. Play some games in Japanese. What if they're all swear words? You need to learn Opai as the skill. Squares.
Yeah. Demonic swallow kick. F3.
It probably depends on the era of the game. Imagine the older era, mainly because of font resolution, there probably wasn't as much, you know. It'd be like a more simplified. What is it? Kanji is usually more complex, right? So. Magical lens. Aqua Dinguin. The hell's an Aqua Dinguin? Oh, the books of magic. Found bound in leather for some strange creature. I don't know if, like, raising his attack affects anything unless he, like, hits something with his book. Probably doesn't have any effect in terms of the actual damage output or anything. Or, like, the magic damage output, I should say. Sweet delight.
Rising Phoenix.
Thunderblade. Good phase. Mystery dungeon game. Yeah, it's like a Disgaea roguelike, basically. It'll be interesting. Not my favorite kind of genre, but hey, what can you do?
Lightning Tiger Blade. Aegis Strike.
Thunderblade is not doing as much as it used to. Hey, Barbaska.
I did it.
Yeah, it's one of the problems with Japanese. There's just so many different, like, different like reading forms. That makes it extra complicated. Switch here. This is the quote-unquote singing.
Sword range.
Thunderblade!
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Thunderblade! I won! I won!
Learn how to write in Chinese traders. Made their own alphabets. Yeah.
Lightning tiger blade. Lightning tiger blade.
Thunderblade!
Imagine whatever it is, English probably has it beat.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
Thunderblade!
There was something about like something not quite human singing or whatever. Problem is you have like a mess of pixels. Like, all right, what is this I'm looking at? Like clearly this thing looks human. Right? It looks like a woman. Was this one here like what is this thing? It looks like something with a leg and arms, but is that supposed to be like I don't know. Got what looks like a crown. Like, is that considered human?
Lightning tiger blade.
Thunderblade! Thunderblade!
Be like stunned for the entirety of this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thunderblade!
Mr. J, it's going good. We got Arch back. That's all that matters.
I won! I won!
Okay, so we need a melancholy song.
Yeah. Aegis strike. Aegis strike.
God, stop blocking my attacks. Freaking hell. These guys are annoying. I love these phrases, man. Okay, can I play now? Oh, this is gonna die.
Yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
R.I.P. Mint.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I love how he got the life bubble off after he died.
I won! I won!
This game is just freezing a lot here. It's really annoying. It's definitely not a melancholic sound. It's probably the other guy on the other side. You have to hit. So the first two we hit was the right one, probably.
Sword rain.
Thunderblade.
I did it.
Is this a melancholic sound?
Sword rain. Sword rain.
Thunderblade.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Sword rain. I did it.
So many question mark swords. A new spell. What you get? Gives poison, paralysis, and petrification from one ally. That was the melancholic.
Lightning tiger blade.
Thunderblade.
Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thunderblade.
Ha. Yeah.
Thunderblade.
Thunderblade! Thunderblade!
I won! I won!
Wonder what her next Thunderblade spell is going to be. Like her something that's upgraded. Wonder if I have to take note of all these. It's like different zodiac. So like maybe the order matters. Should take a note of these.
Rising phoenix.
Thunderblade.
Yeah. 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 Ha.
Thunderblade.
Well, considering how fast it casts compared to some of these other ones, and does pretty decent damage, it's like I'm not gonna have her cast like wind tornado or ice tornado or any of that shit. Alright, so it looks like we start with Gemini. Gemini. Followed by... Where's the Ram? Like Aries or something? The Ram. Followed by like Cancer, I guess. Just in case the order matters somehow. Alright, let's see what the puzzle is on this one.
Sword rain.
They love blocking my attacks. They love stunning me as soon as I start using something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thunderblade!
I won! I won!
Definitely going through her magic pretty quick though, casting Thunderblade like 3-4 times per battle. It's a good idea to give her back the this one here. Oops. Takes a little longer to cast, but someone not human sings. A mirthful song is needed. So happy non-human song. Libra or something? No, Libra is the... Isn't Libra the scales? This is the... Aquarius. I can look up the zodiac stuff.
Lightning tiger blade.
Not like memorized. Vague, like, I don't know the 12 signs of the zodiac just off the top of my head. Where's the rat? Oh yeah, well, makes sense in that case. This is mirthful. It's probably the right one. Yeah.
Lightning tiger blade.
Yeah, I guess being in Brazil, Saint Seiya was pretty popular, right? It was pretty big in Brazil. I mean, how stale would the bread be if it was inside of a chest, inside of a dungeon for like, who knows how long? That can't be fresh bread.
I did it.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming it's going to have at least 12 floors. It's got a different symbol on each one. Single dark mage. Somebody wants to die.
I did it.
12 dungeons are annoying. Yeah, the encounter rate's kind of high too, which is extra annoying. First try. I don't know, what's this supposed to be? Maybe this is... no, I don't think that's Libra. Yeah, maybe Virgo. She doesn't look like Lady Justice or something, so I doubt it'd be Libra, so yeah. Yeah, maybe it's a maiden. Mine was on the first floor. Good old Gemini. That's why I recognize that one pretty quick.
Lightning tiger blade.
And it's pretty obvious when you have twins.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Thunder blade.
Thunder Blade takes so long to cast now.
Yeah. Ha. 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 I did it.
So we're getting some more rune bottles. We got a... This one 100% is going to be like a crappy sword, because why would we have 13 of them? This one's going to be probably a good one, though. Not that we really need an upgrade because of gun gear, but... Slayer sword. Is there another book we had as well? A book we've had for a while, so it's not going to be good. 13 Excaliburs, yep. Magic sword, whose only desire is to slay the living. Let's use that against a corpse. It is better slash, but way less thrust. And by better, I mean like slightly better, but yeah. Gungnir is pretty OP.
Rising phoenix. Yeah. Yeah.
Thunder blade. Yeah. Yeah.
Aegis strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that. Rising phoenix.
Stop stunning me.
Thunder blade.
Yeah. I did it.
Did they stub their toes? Because that hurts.
Aegis strike.
I hate being stuck between two enemies.
Thunder blade. Yeah.
Rising phoenix. Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody wants to play that game in English.
I did it.
You need to release the French localization. That's the more important one.
Rising phoenix. Yeah. Yeah. Lightning tiger blade.
Thunder blade.
Yep.
Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. 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 Ha.
Gonna hit flying enemies.
I did it.
Nobody wants to play a gacha game. It's a lie. Right. Next level.
Yeah. Lightning Tiger Blade. Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Thunder blade.
Ha! I did it!
There's only I was gonna say one reason, but there's only two reasons people play Senran Kagura, so I did do it.
Rising Phoenix. Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Thunder blade.
Yeah! 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 I did it!
You didn't want to go to Switch? Why not? Switch is a good market. Alright, what do we need here? Someone not human sings a serene song.
Sword rain! Take that! Yeah!
God, this freezing is super annoying.
Take that! Yeah! Yeah!
Thunder blade.
Yeah! Yeah! I did it!
Honey Parade. You wonder what kind of games they specialize in. Games about bees, obviously. This is kind of serene, I guess.
Rising Phoenix. Lightning Tiger Blade. Rising Phoenix.
Thunder blade.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha!
Yeah.
Sony's good at killing off a lot of things, so not a surprise. It's like Sony wants the industry to die. It's like, alright. First done in one.
Lightning Tiger Blade. Rising Phoenix.
Thunder blade.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Yeah, so does Xbox, pretty much.
Yeah!
It's like everybody's just trying to kill off the industry.
I did it!
Hey, Feta Banana, how's it going?
Rising Phoenix. I did it.
Yeah. Now they're just trying to appease the, they don't care about consumers, they just care about their shareholders. But, you know, when the whole industry collapses, their shareholders going down with them, so. Well, what can you do? Unless we have indies. The industry needs a reset.
Sword range.
It's next quarter's problem, yeah.
Thunderblade.
I did it.
They don't want questionable stuff. Yes, they do. They want to put it on their eShop. They want their entire eShop full of questionable stuff. It's got hentai in the name. It's good to go.
Sword range. Sword range. I did it.
Taurus, I'm assuming. Tech ring.
Sword range.
Great. I'm between a rock and a hard place here.
Thunderblade. I won!
Yep. It's a nice thing with physical stuff. At least you can, like, import it. It's gonna be harder to do that once they get rid of physical. The game is the most torture porn. There's some pretty bad ones, but I can't think of the last. I mean, most of the ones out of fives are games that are just terrible. Just trying to think of, like, you know, these games are like really long. I remember what was that a game on the Neo Geo Pocket Color there, Dive Alert. Dive Alert was awful. The combat was just trash, and 90% of the game was basically like visual novel. Not even a visual novel. It was just like cutscenes, unskippable cutscenes, followed by like some some like basically trash quote unquote combat, which is basically like a radar, because it's a submarine game, right? You have like a radar thing and like a bunch of blips going. The final boss was like awful, and you had like a 15-minute cutscene you had to have before the final battle, which you could easily die and have to redo. That one was bad. Yeah, Black Sigil. Black Sigil, I mean, definitely I've played way worse games than Black Sigil. It just, it definitely tried to be way above its station. Wouldn't call that like a terrible game. It's just it's definitely not good, but it's definitely not horrible. Compare that to like Generation of Chaos or something. I mean, let's hope from here on out there's not going to be too many terrible games, but I'm sure there still will be. Especially on the DS. I mean, just looking at my DS collection right now, there's like some god-awful sounding stuff, like right... There's like, what's it called? Vampire Legends Power of 3 just looks awful. Just from off the top of my head. It looks like some sort of license crap, right? Alright, so we got Taurus, we got Scorpio. So far we have Gemini, Ram, we have Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio. There's definitely, it seems like 2 of these on each level. I should check the cape. Check the requirements here. Generic cape made of cloth. Standard accessory for rookies. Corpse Party PSP, Book of Shadows on PSP, and Blood Drive on Vita. Those were all amazing games. Yeah, the worst thing about Magna Carta is the combat system. The constant need to do QTEs just made that game super annoying. And of course, just like Magna Carta had you like revisit the same zones like over and over and over, like you, instead of having like multiple like, you know, places to explore, let's just reuse the same thing like 20 times. There's a lot of awful stuff in Magna Carta. So Not Human sings a melancholy song as needed. When are we gonna have somebody human singing? It's only one human statue, that would be easy. Silver cape. Woman's cape woven from silver thread. Nullifies fire damage 30% of the time. Is this armor? This gains some evasion. That's close. An accessory? That's an accessory. We don't use the sorcerer's ring most of the time anyways. Oh yeah, the Dragon Warrior games were quite good, especially for the era where they came out, and those games were like pretty damn amazing. I mean, they basically created the JRPG, so it's not surprised that they were good. Especially compared to other stuff of that era. This card is it's cursed not to have a full release of anything titled 2. I guess they can't count to 2 like Valve can't count to 3. Warrior Sabala. Yeah, totally different things, obviously. How could you ever confuse the two? Dragon Quest 1 has unique sword of charm. Yeah, I mean that's why they keep re-releasing that one. How many versions of Dragon Quest 1 out there is there out there now? Like 10? Like so many different versions of Dragon Quest 1. Leo. Yeah. Yeah, after 3 we were just like, huh, surprise. These are tied together, and of course now they make it more explicit with the re-releases of 1. I imagine when they made they originally made 1, they weren't thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be a trilogy. Brigands are really annoying. Oh sure, there's always going to be like people who hate new versions of things. It's like, hey, new version of something doesn't mean the old version doesn't exist anymore. It's like people who hate Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, you've got Final Fantasy VII you can play. Final Fantasy Remake isn't for you then if you don't like it, you know, it's just... Fault someone because they're so salty with Dragon Quest 1 Remake. Yeah. I mean, there's a million different versions of Dragon Quest 1. Go play that instead. You're looking for melancholy.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
No. Last year played 1, 2, 3, and 7. Yeah, eventually they'll release 4, 5, and 6 again. Because the only version of 5 and 6 that we've ever gotten is the the portable ones. I think it's original DS for those ones. Which is kind of hard for a lot of people to play nowadays. Definitely not melancholic. this is considered melancholic.
Sword range.
That and like Dragon Quest 9. The DS is definitely the place to go for Dragon Quest games, but
I did it.
you need to re-release those all on like modern consoles. Yeah, that's melancholic apparently. That's Libra.
Lightning Tiger Blade. Rising King.
Thunderblade.
Step too far. They dug too deep. Love the freezing. It really makes you wonder what the hell causes the freezing. It's like it's trying to like load something and it just can't, so it just gives up after a minute. We already went here. Just already went this way.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first one was, I mean, it was a product of its time, right? Limited cart sizes, plus, you know, limited everything. And of course, with remakes, they didn't want to go like too far off of what the original was, because, you know, then you're making a completely new game. I guess they could do a Final Fantasy VII remake style thing, where it's just like, you know, yeah, this is a different game.
I did it.
2 question mark swords. They're different. Yeah, mini-maps and dungeons just feels like that's the whole point of the dungeons, to make you go around and try to find where to go.
Yeah.
Tricking at Pokemon. Did they cite that as a reason they included trading in Pokemon? It's like, man, you know, I played these old games and I couldn't get what I wanted, and I really wish I could like trade with somebody else that did get it as an item. I'm sure it probably was, considering how ingrained Dragon Quest was in, you know, in Japanese like zeitgeist back then. Head 2, yeah. Not a surprise. Oh, good new thing I didn't even notice. Oh, Mega Tempests. Create a Tempest and slash enemies. GL and HF. Glyph. Rune bottle. Good luck and have fun there. I just figured it out. Thanks for the banana.
Omega Tempest. Omega Tempest.
Damn it. Stop stunning me. I want to cast this. Omega Tempest doesn't seem to be that good.
Omega Tempest. Omega Tempest.
Thunderblade.
Omega Tempest.
That's like garbage. Compare that to like the sword rain, which doesn't take like a second to charge up and doesn't cost anywhere near as much. Probably does as much damage. I forgot to check the dude. It's a different dude.
Omega Tempest. Rising Phoenix.
Stop stopping. God, these brigands are horrible. Every time I try to use an ability, it just stuns me, stops me. It's the worst.
Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Sword Rain. Sword Rain.
Thunderblade.
Hey, Cora. How's it going?
Take that. Yeah. Take that.
Those brigands are the worst. Absolutely hate the brigands here. It's going great. Nice. It'll be a while till we reach those, unless they show up with a fast forward again. I enjoyed the first one. The first one was pretty good. It's too bad I played the first one like before the remaster showed up. I mean, 3DS one is definitely quite playable, but would have been better playing it on console.
Yeah. Heal.
Yeah, I've already played 2 of the Monster Hunter games. Or no, I only played the original. Well, but the original as in like the PSP Monster Hunter Freedom. I guess wait, I'll have to take off Freedom 2 because I think Freedom Unite is like the expanded version of Freedom 2, isn't it? That's the thing, there's no point in playing Monster Hunter Tri if I got Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So that was an expanded version of Tri, so... Lots of duplicates I'll have to remove at some point. Look upon Monster Hunter. That's the best Monster Hunter game right there. Someone not human sings. A gallant song is needed. I don't know, is the thing I hit not human? Apparently that wasn't human. Is that the goat? Which one's the goat? Capricorn. Thank you. Like, look up the damn zodiac signs there. Capricorn. Yeah, I didn't play the original Monster Hunter. I probably should have, just to, like, you know, see the differences between that one and Freedom. I hear the controls are quite a bit different in the OG one compared to the PSP one. Whereas PSP one is like, it's pretty bad too. You know, I still remember trying to do the freaking claw thing there to maneuver and like have the camera work and all that shit. There's no comfortable way of playing the original Monster Hunters. The way you look at it. God damn it. You like the controls. I mean, I've never played the original one, so I don't know how the controls are. I'm pretty sure I own a copy of the original one, I just never played it. God damn it. I am completely stun-locked here. Need Arch to finish casting. Yeah, which just sounds awkward as shit. The right stick to attack. Thank God the PSP one didn't have a second analog stick for them to keep that control scheme. I already forgot what the hell. Somebody not human that we had. Oh no, we already have the right music. These guys are not human. So I was able to get through the doors, so I'm just not changing the music. Just looking for chests now. Damn it. These brigands are... I hate these brigands.
Rising Phoenix. I did it.
Stick attack Monster Hunter doesn't care which way you push the stick. So why did they put it onto the stick then? That just seems like an awful choice for control mechanism. It's Pisces. Because they're insane, yeah, pretty much. They didn't know how the hell they control, so they're just like, good enough. Here we go, we're getting close here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Next floor will be the last one. Let's get rid of this piece of trash. It is my first time, yes. I mean, it's the first time it was released in English in North America, so since I don't play fan translated ones for RPG quests, and this is the first time I get to play this. It's not, I mean, it's not bad. There's definitely some issues, like there's occasional like freezing and stuff like that, but I'm sure if I would have played one of the other versions, this would have been worse, but without anything to compare it to, it's quite good. Count rate's a little on the high end though, but considering this came out in the SNES originally, I mean that's kind of par for the course of that era. Black Onyx. PS1 version is pretty good, yeah. mean, the first version is probably like fan modded versions and stuff, but you know, it's not what I get. I mean, it's probably a good thing I'm going into this game not having any sort of like prior experience with the game, like with other versions or whatever, so I don't have the lower my expectations. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely regarded as the worst version of this game, but it's the worst version of a good game is still quite good.
Charge.
I did it.
Level up. No new abilities. I'm assuming the PS1 version doesn't have like awful loading times like other SNES ports of that era. Who are you people? It's Luna's room. You can't go there. What's going on? Oh, you guys. Hey. It's the Midgard's bug. I'm no bug. I'm the fairy Artemis. I protect Luna. You're a fairy. I didn't have a save point. Hopefully we don't die here. Fairy from the legends. Wow. Supernatural organism that supposedly died long ago. I can't believe you survived the War of Ancient Civilizations. Bah, not that easy to wipe out. Whatever, I'm not letting you go in there. How can we convince you to let us in? That pink-haired girl got... Don't give her to Varch again, please. Give someone a kiss, and I'll let you through. She could kiss anyone, say, for instance, me. For instance. Alright, Cress, time to get your smooch. She can kiss Mint. Arch? Wait a second. Well, you have to get in to talk to Luna. Don't do it. That's enough mischief, Artemis. Okay. Who's there? Artemis, give it to them. Okay. Miss, you're a sorceress, right? I bet you in the original version, she probably didn't end up kissing Mint, but you know, because North America, they probably like, nope, can't have girls kissing girls. Oh, Miss, you're a sorceress, right? Here, you can have this. It's a spell book. They didn't. It's actually kind of surprising. Although I guess Japan is pretty anti that too, so at least in this era. Ray. I wonder if that's better than Thunderblade. It's obviously light based, but Luna's up there. Sorry, bye. What novel society we used to live in, yep. Is Camp Frozen or just... The kid seems so lonely. You think he's maybe the last of the fairies? That's why he wanted a kiss. That's how fairies replicate. Tales of Rays, yep. Alright, let's see if it's any good. Same cost as Thunder. Well, it's one more, but. Where's enemies with endless rays of light? Sounds like a long cast. Alright, now we gotta fight Luna, maybe? We still don't have a save point. Maybe Luna's just gonna join us. Is that a spirit? I'm the spirit Luna. Sorry for the trouble Artemis caused you. Don't worry about it. But did we get our thing back? Our crest back? There are more important things to worry about. I'd like you to return the royal crest of Alvinista. I see. Yay. Thanks. Reach your help to defeat Deos. I'd like to form a summoning pact with you. If you want to see how powerful we are, we don't mind. I do not seek a battle. Aw. Not even against a monster. Unfortunately, it is not possible to survive without fighting anymore. That's the way of this world. I will help you. Really? Thanks, Luna. All right. Let's form a pact. Everyone, stand back. Artemis, you're listening, aren't you? I must go. Sorry if you get lonely. Hang in there. Bring forth the moonstone ring. I beseech you, great moon spirit. It's totally a neon sign. Submit to me, as decreed by the covenant of this ring. My name is Klaus. Can summon Luna. I guess the first one we got without having to fight them. Right. I guess now we go to the castle again. Luna. So I made a note of all these like zodiac things and don't even have to use them. So much for him casting. Everybody got interrupted.
Rising beast.
Thunderblade.
Oh, I wanted to see Ray.
I did it.
Yeah, gotta love the sprite art of this era. It's definitely a lost art form. There's a couple of games nowadays that come out with like sprite art, but nothing compared to what it was back in the day.
Luna.
It's literally a neon sign. Did I say laser?
Move on.
It's pretty strong. A laser. The Toho character? Pretty much.
Yeah.
2,000 damage. It's way more damage than Thunderblade.
I did it.
I know, right? So I don't think we got 12. Let's see, we got Gemini, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Capricorn. So yes, we're missing one of the zodiac. I wonder if that's going to be a thing later on. Zodiac is not in the... It's not in the Zodiac Tower. Halt! Adventurers. Let's see some identification I forgot to save. How about this? It's the emblem we received from the King of Alvanista. It really is. I'd like to see Edward D. Morrison. This way, please. Get it. Go back and save. How much longer are we going to be made to wait? About had it. I'm sick of waiting. What a pretentious display. How much longer are we going to be made to wait? It's a very small cannon. Although I'm sure if you got blasted with it, you wouldn't have a head. Hey, Cress, I don't think we should leave this room. Someone's coming. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Ryzen, captain of our kingdom's knights. Lord Morrison told me all about you folks. He said you were the heroes on par with the mightiest of warriors. Oh, I wouldn't exactly say that. Thank you. I'm so glad you came. Let's join forces and crush Deos's evil designs. Huh? Evil designs? Now that you mention it, what are Deos's evil designs anyway? What are you talking about? Deos is attempting to bring ruin upon our world. Really? Marge. What's wrong with you? Yeah, you're acting really weird. Is it an imposter? Bring ruin upon our world. That's correct. Whatever you say, please forgive her. I don't know what's gotten into that little head of hers. I would just like to thank you all once again. Above all, your offer of supporting the coming war is very reassuring. Much longer until the war begins. Discuss such matters before the king. He awaits you in the throne room. Please, come once you are done here. Also have some urgent news I must report to the king at once. Good day. Sir Ryzen, is there really a warning from Deos? Did he really say we must stop our research? What are we to do? Do not fear. Kingdom shall never bow to the will of that fiend. You're devoting yourselves to your research. What are you doing here? Let's get to the throne room at once. I mean, I'm heading towards the throne room. What am I doing there? So these are the ones who you spoke of. Yes, Your Majesty. They're the ones who saved the Prince of Alvanista. They are highly skilled in the arts of war and magic. That is most heartening. It is indeed, Your Majesty. Our kingdom has no interaction with the elves and knows little of magic. The magic corps has arrived from Alvanista, but I fear they will not be enough. Experienced fighters like yourselves are a most welcome addition to our ranks. I also received reports of hordes of monsters forming in Valhalla Mountains. War is near. Please remain in the city if at all possible. Oh, and one more thing. The kingdom has been researching technology that may turn the tide of war. You know of what I speak. In that case, I shall slow them. This way, the Magitech Lab. Okay, enough day. Happy Saturday. Viking complete. Nice. Welcome back. The research succeeds. Even humans will be able to use magic. Pretty impressive, don't you think? Are you serious? Humans using magic? Is it really possible? It's like some sort of dream. Prove victorious in battle. They'll reward your distinguished service by allowing you to be among the first to whom we teach this new technology. Wow, really? Now we're really going to have to give it our best shot. I mean, dude. He was already summoning, like, spirits, these, like, super OP spirits. But he wants magic. Had to drink a little bit there. I have matters to which I must attend. So did humans have magic 100 years in the future? Research bears fruit. We will be able to develop a weapon that can deal a decisive blow against chaos. You've been playing games lately that were hated at launch? They're actually fun to play. I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why games would be quote-unquote hated. Stuff like 2D games in the when 3D was becoming a new thing, where people are like, "Oh, ew, 2D is garbage," right? They're great games, but people hate them at launch. Stuff like Wind Waker. It's like, oh man, this little cartoony-looking Zelda game is trash, right? But of course, that's regarded as a really good game nowadays, etc. So stylistic choices, for the most part, that were seen as as bad in that era, and have aged way better than anything else from that era. Research bears fruit. Chaos can only be harmed by magic. Despite that, the elves will not rise up against them. Those first dwellers are nothing but a bunch of cowards. Secret Agent Clank. We're playing that one. I had a lot of fun with it. Remaker came out today on Switch 2. Of course they would. But back when it came out, especially with Zelda having gone more of a dark direction, all of a sudden he came out with this cartoony, cel-shaded stuff, and people were like, "Oh my god, I hate this look." Not even trying the game. Also researching the integration of spirits and Magitech. It's not a bug, it's a feature. This area ahead is off limits to unauthorized personnel. There's not another month of vacation. I'm researching witches and prunes. I'm striving to fulfill the dreams of humankind. If only we had the magic power of the elves, chaos would be... Doesn't it seem like the more you work, the more work there is? Sometimes for love to grow, hate has to exist. It's true. Live service games, yeah. Skull and Bones. Suicide Squad. Yeah, for the price, but, full retail releases, maybe not so much. Everything's always better when it's like way cheaper than the original price you paid for it. Wait, did we get the... No, we still haven't like slept in bed or anything to rest. Is there like a... somewhere I can actually rest? Hey Sunfall, how's it going? Star Ocean 5. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of games that get a lot of hate are definitely nowhere near as bad. It's just they're different from other like other games of that series or whatever, and they get unnecessary hate if you play them, you know, without that. It's like this one here. This is a great example, right? This one's a lot of people who were fans of the series who played the other version of this one hate this one. It's like, this is a garbage version of the game. Like, no, it's not. It's all you've played. It's some annoyances, but nothing that makes this like a bad game. It's just, sure, it's maybe not the best version, but it was meant to be, yeah. And there's other games too that have been patched and fixed a lot of the issues people had at the beginning. You know, a great example is Cyberpunk 2077 and No Man's Sky. Those games came out and were like horribly were horrible at launch, but since then the patches have made them into like good games, right? Sometimes sometimes they do fix bad games. I don't buy it. Buy what? We'll talk about Deus's evil designs. That's what. Sure, he attacked towns and killed millions of people, but he's not a bad guy. He's killed people, and he controls monsters. But where was I going with this train of thought? But what? Has Deus ever attacked Venezia or Euclid? In Alvanista, he had one of his minions to control the prince, right? He could have destroyed the kingdom from the inside, but he didn't. Well, he placed Deus as attacking directly as Midgards. What do you think that is? You have a point there. What's going into you guys? Who was who attacked Hamel? Well, I'm not talking about personal grudges or anything. What the hell are you talking about? What about the murder of Rhea and her parents? Deus is behind that atrocity, wasn't he? Or do you even care about such things? Cress. That was a bit harsh. It's just it. Huh? That's what bugs me. Why? Why would he attack Hamel? You listen to Final Fantasy VII and PC OST, most tracks sound way off. Yeah, I mean, I think One Winged Angel is the only song I remember fondly in the PC version. The other ones were like there, but of course, you know, when that's the only version you played, still, you know, that's what you remember, right? In Dark Half on SNES, you saw between the hero and the evil lord, and his deputy suck up all the townspeople. You go to the bar and the bartender says, "Hey Mac, what can I get you?" You're so... That's awesome. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing things. But if you think about it, maybe there's some sort of connection between Midgard's, Hamel, and Rhea's parents. Don't you see? There's something strange there. I mean, all the other towns have been spared. I don't have a clue. Stop by my house. My dad might know something that would help us. Plus I have a bone to pick with him. Go to your house? Right now? Is that pretty far? Don't worry. I'll just go straight there and then hurry back. What's this but a bone to pick? Never mind that. Let's get going. Will you go right now or take your time? They just like fast travel us? Or I could just walk there? I'll take my time. Want to hit the, what's her face there by the bow, see if anything's moved with that. Entire soundtrack, digital music of the time would have blown the game like 7 CDs, yeah. I'm sure they could have programmed something. I mean, this is... I'm assuming when FS7 came out, MP3 was still not a thing. Because they could have easily just, you know, turned them all to MP3s. That or maybe just PCs weren't powerful enough to decode MP3s, but, well, for the specs that they would have required for the PC version of Final Fantasy VII. Hey Hunter, how's it going? Yeah, faster computers and MP3, yeah, exactly. PS1 version of Final Fantasy VII uses a custom MIDI engine. Yeah, that makes sense. And I mean, the problem with PC of that time is like you had multiple different sound cards and stuff like that. Some sound cards probably could have done it, but I mean that the vast majority of sound cards people had in their PCs wouldn't have been able to do that stuff. Not many people had like Roland MT32s or whatever. Is there an inn in this place you couldn't use before? Maybe we can use it now. I think sound cards don't exist. Well, nowadays there's no need for like dedicated sound cards with you don't have to like support all these different sound card types. Everything's just like MP3s or whatever. What about you folks from Raisin? Would you like a room? Sure. Some Buster 32. Aw, yeah. Oh, MIDI could sound amazing, but you would have to have a sound card that that could like support all these like high quality samples. Most sound cards just have like a cheap ass like basic sample stuff. But if you had like if you had a Roland MT32 and a game that supported it, like holy crap, it sounded amazing. But of course, that was like way out of most people's budget range, so. Alright, so assuming you want to let us go this way.
Sword rain. Rising king. Lightning tiger thrust. Maxwell.
Maxwell. Nowadays you can load up virtual MIDI. Yeah, I mean nowadays it's easy to do. But, you know, back in the day. Alright. So definitely have to go back to our dad's place. Alright, let's go back. Mini engine flagged Fortnite Andy cheat.
Sword range. I did it.
Are you there yet, Core? Gotta be getting close. Make sure anybody who's not following Core Tube, you need to do it. The check mark on the one of the 30-day panel. Now you need to do it. Nice. So I'm assuming did they like change, I guess, the requirements for partner, because I haven't obviously looked into it. What the fuck? That's annoying. Yeah, I can. I think that's the first time I've ever seen him use that attack. Because usually, like, I go in there fast enough so that they don't get to use that.
Recover.
Oops. Need a partnerized core, we do. It's just 75 average on 6 days, 1 to 30 days, and 30 to 60 days. Oh yeah. You got. Well, luckily Archer usually stands a little higher so she doesn't get hit, but I imagine if you're like, if she just happened to be like floating down a little lower. Yep. Bugs will instantly make you partner. Yeah, well, I mean, they kind of booted her out of the party for a little while there, so she was already lower level when she left, and now, of course, we got a bunch of levels in that elven village thing, so she got even further behind. To get 12 more days of 75, just need to wait this 6 out of 6, you know, have to roll into 30 days. Man. I got lucky when I got the partner. Like, the second time I tried, I got it. It's like hallelujah. But of course, back then, you know, partner mattered more because stuff like the like guaranteed quality options and stuff are only for partners. Nowadays, like, you know, pretty much everybody gets those kind of stuff, right? But obviously, it's still good to have. But if you want to see Western dungeon crawling RPGs, Core's the man. And, you know, varieties. Lots of retro stuff. Core's got... Core plays all the games I don't like to play. He can play them all. He actually enjoys wizardry. He enjoys wizardry so much he's gonna play Wizardry 4. when he gets partner. And that right there is worth getting him partner. Imagine somebody actually agreeing to play Wizardry 4. That's just crazy. I mean, sure, core plays like JRPGs, just like I play some Western RPGs. Now, all those janky PC RPGs of the era. I'm surprised I never got into those myself. I mean, I was definitely a PC gamer back in the day, but for some reason, like, just the dungeon crawler stuff never really appealed to me. Oh, still can't progress here. I played a bunch, sure. Might and Magic 1, 2, and 3, the Wizardry games. I enjoyed the Might and Magic games. Definitely my favorite, like, PC, like, Western RPG of the era, which sucks they never got, like, a console port, at least not in English. Is the Ultima Underworld games. Those were fun. Although I'm pretty sure I never beat those back in the day, but just, they were, like, so ahead of their time. It's crazy. Bard's Tale, yeah. I've definitely played a few. I mean, so far I've enjoyed like the experience ones, like Demon Gaze was decent. The ones with some quality of life stuff, like the remaster for Wizardry 1 wasn't terrible. The PS2 Wizardry Gaiden thing was pretty decent. I want to pay for memory for the NES port of Bard's Tale. I had to cut half the content. Oh, really? It's crazy. Can you do anything here? Experience games don't take advantage of their 5x5 map system. Oh yeah. Get it out of the way. Alright, so need to go back. Wait. Trying to think. Yeah, I need to go back one more continent. Could have saved so much money by just wanted to check some stuff on the way over here, but the game offered me fast travel and I'm like, nah, I'll walk. Yeah, north of here. Trying to remember where we had to go here.
I did it!
Good old single tile hallways. It's the best. Hey, Turbo. Phew. Only back at Arch's house. Arch? You lied to me, Daddy. My mom didn't die. Well, she's dead now. Huh? You met her? Let's see. Why did she leave? Because of an affair? Heavens no. How would you think that? Race of elves closed themselves off from the rest of the world. At least I think that's what happened. Here's what I recall. Just 10 or so years ago, elves and humans lived together. But one day they suddenly started hating humans. They wouldn't allow any commingling of elven blood with humans. They've gone into isolation in Mirror Forest. Of course, not all elves were of the same mind. There are many cases of elves forcibly separated from humans. Luty and I were one of those couples. Luty! Must you leave? I'm afraid so. But why? Why can we no longer live together? Ow. Luty, please reconsider. Bart, together we can... Why, Luty? Why? Differences between our races are much greater than we thought. You humans should think carefully about the foolish things you have done, and are trying to do now. You should. Yeah, it just automatically changes depending on the game. You should be able to add it easily. What are you talking about? I don't understand. If you don't reconsider, then we shall never again appear before you humans. They did. What are you doing this? Luty. Luty, no. Well, Luty's dead now anyways. Foolish things humans are doing now. I have no idea what he meant. Luty begged me to think of her as dead. Now she is. That's what she wanted. So that was my mother. She said she was sorry. You don't hate her anymore, do you, Daddy? Never once in my life hated your mother. Yeah, I kinda got her killed. Whoops. Then, maybe things will return to how they were before. So let's not talk about it anymore. Okay, I'm sorry I lied to you. Just one other thing. It's about Rhea's parents. Did they do something wrong? Huh? Is there a connection between the Scarlets and Midgards? Well, they did move here from Midgard several years ago. And I heard the Scarlets were conducting research on some mysterious power at the castle, and something happened to them. Mysterious power? Are you talking about Magitech? I wonder if Magitech and Deos are somehow connected. We better get back to Midgards. Yeah. Alright, well, there's no point in taking my time, unless on the way back we can trigger the thing with the bow, but I'll take the fast travel. Look, something's going on over at the castle entrance. Let's save first. I'm actually surprised they just give you the option of fast traveling. I bet you that wasn't in the original version. It's like, no, chump, you gotta walk back. Lord Morrison's trying to reason with the foul beast, but it won't listen. I didn't think it would. This is terrible. It's taken a child hostage. How do you suppose that thing slipped in? What are we going to do? Morrison, what's going on? Hehehe, so the main players are finally here. What do you want, Justona? I came to declare war. However, it is not my nature to simply leave empty-handed. I'm sure Lord Deos will be absolutely delighted if I claim your lives right here and now. Why, you? Don't move. One step closer in this brat's history. That's not fair. Just as good as dead anyway. You, Morrison, the other three fools over there. Arch, hope you're watching this. Whoa! You fools! Morrison! Stay back. If I could just expand this, it would enable time travel. Ha 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 ha. I think not. Back. Breathing heavily. Don't try this yourselves. What are you? Time traveling. You know, after he got rid of the child, we could have easily just finished him off, but no. No. This is terrible. Morrison. Arch. You still have doubts about Deos now? You saw it, didn't you? Stop at nothing to kill us. I know. I'll keep my mouth shut from now on. Cress. History has now diverged from what we knew in the future. Morrison. This makes 2 times that he saved us. There's already so many. Gotta kill them all. And then we have to put an end to this whole mess. No keep. First, I'd like you to take a look at this map of the continent. Note 7. As you know, Deos is in a castle located in an island to the northeast of our kingdom. The island is only connected to the continent by a single bridge. This bridge, of course, is extremely valuable from a strategic viewpoint. The first phase of the operation will involve forming ranks at this site. Yeah, they could use a different choice of text here. Kind of blends in a little too much. Like, I don't know, just put a text box behind it. Keep in mind that it'll take 5 days for our main forces to arrive here. By the shortest route. Some dungeon crawler doesn't support the Pro Controller. Really? That's kind of strange. You would think that'd be like a default internal Switch thing. I didn't think games had to like support it. I thought it would just be like, you know, like the controls would just map to it automatically, kind of thing. Enemy's army will end up crossing the bridge. It takes 5 days. I could see games that had like some requirements that the Joy-Cons have, like some maybe some stuff like, let's say they use the IR sensor, like the Labo. You know what I mean? Or I don't know if I'm assuming assuming the original, like the Joy-Cons can act as like motion controls or whatever. Does the Pro Controller have motion controls? Because that could be something, maybe? I don't know. Remove the motion controls. Yeah, so it's not even motion controls. Weird. We'll end up crossing the bridge if it takes 5 days. That's why I have come up with a plan that we form a small yet a few small but specialized forces. Will harass the enemy. In other words, we want to slow down their advance. Precisely. I know it's an extremely risky mission, but if successful, it may ensure victory for our forces. I will now read the names of the captains who will lead each special force. Captain of Special Force 1, Richard. Captain of Special Force 2, Macaulay. Macaulay Culkin. Captain of Special Force 3, Kirkwood. Captain of Special Force 4, Klaus. Horizon. Be sure it's wise to leave such a crucial mission like this in the hands of a mercenary. Mercenary? Are we getting paid? Won't hear another word. I'll take responsibility for my decision. Yes, sir. All but the captains who are named or dismissed. This operation is highly classified. I'll start by explaining the mission to the main forces. You guys should head back in town to get whatever you need. This looks like it could take a while. What do we need? I mean, all the shops, the only thing that we didn't have access to before was the inn. We already bought all the stuff here unless they got new stuff. Blade Dancer. Blade is I guess, Xenoblade. I need to get rid of Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. First of all, I have no way of playing that with my OG 3DS. Second of all, I've already played Xenoblade Chronicles. There's no need to play it multiple times. Yeah, I'm definitely not playing every version of every game. Gotta play the Switch version, the PlayStation version, the Xbox version of each game. They do. They're probably horrible. I hear that game is bad. Isn't that one with the really low chance of hitting anything? I'm assuming you played the original score and absolutely enjoyed them, probably. Of course you do. Can we just... we have to go to the inn or something? Or just go back to the castle? That one house that was locked, maybe we can go into now. It's a computer RPG dungeon crawler mixed with the Oregon Trail. None of that sounds fun. None of that sounds fun. APS does. Thanks to the raid. It was Mortar Storm. Of course you do. Yeah, these kids are just blocking me now. Damn it. I'm soft blocking myself here. I love how they have NPCs actively running towards you. good for punishing. I'm trying to think if I'm sure I probably played Motorstorm. That was like a fairly early PS3 game, wasn't it? Back when there wasn't a lot to play on the system. PS3 definitely took a while to get going. You traveling and just pop up, your character's shoes exploded. Did you bang your shoes? Wow. That sounds awful. Your characters die of dysentery. Fancy dysentery. It's the best kind of dysentery. Of course there is. Yeah, it sounds fun. God, that sounds awful. Yeah, it makes sense. Klaus, what about the meeting? What's the last game that got released on PS5 or PS5, PS3? I know that that Persona 5 is definitely late on the system. Probably not the last one, but that's a really late RPG on it. Oh, it just ended, and it's risky but crucial mission. The other captains weren't too happy about having me taking part. Forget about that kind of stuff. Anyway, they'll quiet down once they see what I can do. How's the system doing? Everything's fine, my lord. Excellent. With this weapon, that Deus will... Heh. Shakedown Hawaii? Hotline Miami? Yeah. Biggest battle this continent has ever seen will finally about to begin in Valhalla Plain. Major store conflicts. Oblivion, yeah, makes sense. Oblivion is the first on the, well, the first RPG on PS3 would have been the, you already played it there, the, if you count action RPGs anyways. You have, the, Untold Legends games. Oblivion is the first one on the Xbox 360. I'm playing that actually fairly shortly. We're about to hit next gen. We've already hit next gen with handhelds, but next console generation is about to begin. Yeah, I hear that version is pretty bad. I mean, I'll be playing one of the later re-releases of Skyrim when I get there. Although I did play Skyrim originally on PS3, didn't really have any issues. Before we go any further, I have a message from the king. His Majesty says a handsome reward awaits the best fighter. A reward? So what we get depends on how well we fight? Let the mission commence. My full confidence, men. We have to do good in battle here. The mission is to patrol the Valhalla Plains and eradicate enemy troops you encounter. On the Valhalla Plain, you'll enter battle when you come into contact with an enemy on the screen. Your final objective is to defeat the commander of the enemy troops. Try to complete your mission as quickly as possible. So does speed matter more than number of number of battles? Don't just stand there. You have a mission to complete. The rest here, but you'll lose 8 hours of precious time. I supply items. What do you need? Give me some orange shells, please. I can't. Pretty sure I wasn't maxed out on orange shells. Unless it just, like, puts it to max. Yeah, I guess I maxed it out. Which gets all of the money, yeah, pretty much. I should, one thing I wanted to do, actually. that speed up attacking thing definitely makes a big difference. She's so slow without it. Yeah, this one's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. Save. Always get 3 times actions. Sounds fun. So you're saying it was an easy fight, is what you're saying. Yep. Damn it.
I did it! Yeah! Sword range!
Ray.
Ha! F3! Mulan!
Baron.
Rising Phoenix! Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah! Maxwell!
I won!
Good. Does this respawn the enemies? It does. Fuck.
Lightning Tiger Thrust! Lightning Tiger Thrust!
The bad problems from the DLCs in the PS3 version. Wasn't there like one of the, maybe it was Skyrim, where they didn't even release, or maybe Oblivion, they didn't even release the DLC stuff on the PS3 because it was not, they weren't able to make it work with the engine. It's like, yeah, it's cut our losses and just not release it on the PS3.
Lightning Tiger Thrust!
That's Skyrim. Yeah, they might release like a kind of the Game of the Year edition or something like that, maybe with that stuff built in. Only 2 phases.
Mulan!
Brief. Oh no, it's
Lightning Tiger Thrust!
almost daytime. Or almost nighttime.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
This is a weaker version of basilisks.
I did it! Lightning tiger thrust. Rising phoenix. F-freeze.
I think the in-game counter is probably counting the number of battles that probably advances time. I'm not sure if it counts when you're like going to other zones. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. I did it.
I have no clue though. Oh, I'm not missing treasure, by the way.
Ha. Lightning tiger thrust. Yeah.
The game is 11 hours long with pauses whenever there's a cutscene. Yeah, sometimes I see the in-game time and my time and it's like so off each other. Like how? It's like every time there's like a load screen, every time there's a cutscene, it pauses the timer, etc.
Yeah. Sword rain.
I won!
Couldn't open the menu because I'm like... Mint, help.
Sword rain. Sword rain. F-freeze.
Yeah,
I did it.
definitely throws off the stuff. So dark. Oh god, that was a lot of dudes.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
The entire El Shaddai seems to be random numbers.
F-freeze.
Just to make you think you're making progression.
Move on. Yeah. 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 Ha. Luna.
Swordsman, is it?
Move on.
God. Don't have a lot of time to like react after the battle ends. It's like, oh shit, where is everything?
brain. Luna.
Laser.
Move on.
Damn it. So many dudes.
Lightning tiger thrust.
Damn it.
I won!
I don't know how hard it would be to get through this with, like, fighting no enemies. You probably have to, like, just memorize the patterns of all the enemies and... for the... whatever speed run of this game would definitely do. But these constant freezes are so annoying. Fortunately, they take a couple seconds. Why?
Maxwell. Move on.
It's usually just in battles, and I mean, it usually unfreezes, so it's not like, you know,
Sword ring.
it's not like a soft or a hard lock or anything. It's just clearly something, it's doing something, it's trying to load something and they can't, and it just craps out.
Luna.
Yeah. Makes you think like, makes you think somebody's casting a spell, but like nobody does. Are we there yet? Oh god. It's like 3 dudes.
Sword ring. Sword ring.
Why does Ray take so long to cast? I'm playing the GBA XP.
Move on.
Oh, I somehow didn't encounter that. Why is there so many fucking dudes?
Lightning tiger thrust. Ha! Yeah. Yeah. Luna.
I imagine all the GBAs should run the same, though. It's not like comparing a 3DS to a new 3DS that actually runs at a faster, you know, clock rate. Or like a PS4 to a PS4 Pro, right? I think they do. Shouldn't.
Lightning tiger thrust.
Is it?
I did it.
I mean, if you're playing on a DS, maybe. But I'm assuming DS, if you're playing GBA games on DS, they're gonna have like the black bars on top and bottom to compensate.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. I did it.
We're finally there. It's middle of the night. Rest. Sure. What if I say no? Keep going. Hurry.
Yeah.
Assuming resting would just like give us some healing and stuff, but we don't need healing.
Yeah. Sword range. F3.
We'll squish GBA to 4x3. God, that'd be awful. It's like people who take a 4x3 and stretch it out to widescreen. It's like, oh man, it just hurts. Like, why? Why would you do such a thing? Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sword range.
How many damn screens there gonna be? My god. It's gonna be like 5 days of just running through this place.
F3.
Or vice versa. They use like a 4x3 aspect ratio like pixel instead of a square pixel. You don't have a lot of time to react when his
Aegis strike.
damn it. The fact that she can cast Ray twice before Mint even gets to cast Recover there is pretty bullshit. I mean, she does have the speed up thing, but
Yeah. 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 Ha. Ha. Maxwell.
1 to 1.8.
Move on. Lightning Tiger Strike. Aegis Strike.
I suppose nobody else is getting petrified. Unless the range of that ray doesn't reach the other side of the map, but I'm assuming it would.
I won!
So many dudes.
Sword range. Yeah. Luna.
Yeah, the encounter rate is pretty damn high in this. But, you know, that was the thing back when this game originally came out, right? That's how they padded the game, has been making content. God, the substitute's super grindy.
Lightning tiger thrust.
Never give out it or not get XP. I mean, come on, that's just wrong. It's illegal. Got to bring Arch up to proper levels here. Yes, it's for yellow-bellied cowards, obviously. I'm no coward. Good time to freeze their game. Oh god. Actually kind of gave me a chance to kind of like, it's alright, let's juke to the left here.
Sword range.
God. That'd be the worst thing. You'd have to know the game like inside and out to attempt that.
I did it.
Oh, we're almost at the end, I'm assuming. Or hopefully that's not the halfway point marker. Wahahaha! A fine feat making it this far. I must commend you. I'm Ishrantu, commander of the Deos army. Your advance stops here. This frozen land shall be your grave for all eternity. Load. Good start.
Lightning tiger thrust. Aegis strike. Aegis strike.
Rip that thing.
I did it.
Poison charm. Yeah, that ray thing, if you get them in the corner, that thing just absolutely murders them. Okay, you defeated a considerable number of enemies. Let's return and report the situation. First things first. In... Which is like, add to the time. It's like day 3. Things under control. Sir Cress. Job well done. Other units are already assembling. To the throne room, if you please. The glorious heroes who played a leading role in saving our kingdom. I grant thee a handsome reward. Captain of Special Force 4, Klaus. Yes, Your Majesty. In return for your distinguished service, I grant you this handsome reward. 20 gold. 10,000 gold. That's horrible. Thank you very much. We got more from just defeating the enemies. Well done, everyone. The victory is now only a matter of Your Majesty. Drop your keyboard. I wonder what the I'm assuming this was like a kind of a bad reward. I imagine a good reward would have been like an actual like item or something. But whatever. Majesty. What's the meaning of this? Lower your voice. It's the enemy. We're under attack. Yeah, obviously. What? Could this be? We already retook the plane. Let's just sit. They're coming from the sky now. Real forces, eh? So many pixels. The pixels are coming. The pixels are coming. Muster the catapult and artillery units at once. Hurry! Yes, my lord. Trophy to beat the game at level 30 or lower. Last member joins at 30. Wow. Majesty, you must move to a safer location. No, I shall remain here. I cannot simply flee and leave my subjects behind. Very well. Now's a perfect chance. Shall show what that Deos the power of our magic attack weapon. If I know anything from RPGs is that our magic attack weapons always work perfectly and never screw anything over. This is bad. You better help. Yeah, but what can you do against aerial forces? Still, we have to at least try. I mean, we got a frickin' witch on a broom. She could easily just single-handedly take down these forces. Escape the castle to escape the ravages of war. I brought my wares with me. Can I interest you in something? Ow. Why did he bring it with him? I know, right? Maybe, like, flee the town. That'd be a better idea. Let's just buy all the food. Some very expensive strawberries. I love how, like, one strawberry is as expensive as, like, 5 days at the inn. $16,000 of groceries. Not Fantasy 13 Crystarium Challenge. Oh yeah, that's always annoying. I haven't seen a chef in a while. Mind you, we've been, like, revisiting the same towns over and over recently. So once we get access to the Pegasus there, aka airship, should be a lot better. Only 900. Yep, we're almost there. Well, I guess for the Ni no Kuni, I'll be playing the remaster or whatever. Hey, swordsman. You carry that which is far beyond your standing. Hey, Cress. Where are you going? Heard a woman's voice. Huh? What are you talking about? Oops. Bye, Cress. It's gone. As long as it's Cress this time and not Arch. DS games in Japan, yeah. Feels like that would have been a decent DS version. Cress? This is terrible. Ah. Mint. Mint. Hang in there. We're close. What are you doing? Please, we need you to join the battle. But my friend just... Battle's not over yet. There's no time to waste. No, you don't understand. We're gonna just use Cress now? Looks like it. Won't budge at all. I mean, clearly just moved. You're one of Dallas's minions. It's Valkyrie. I've awakened from a long slumber. Fealty is my sworn pledge to the great Odin. I'm known by the name Valkyrie. I guess I got it right in the first try. Odin? Valkyrie? What do you want from me? Return the divine weapon. Oh, is she gonna take Gungnir away? Please don't take my Gungnir. I don't have anything better. It is. Speak of Gungnir, that spear you wield. That is the spear of Odin, the master whom I serve. A man of low standing such as you is not fit to bear such a magnificent weapon. Low standing? The spear was stolen from my master's grave by people like you. If you part with it willingly, I shall offer you a fitting reward. Was it as good as Gungnir? Can your horse fly? Trade Gungnir for an airship. Target sighted and locked in. Magitech research or Magitech energy level 99.2%. Firing mechanism all clear. Ready to fire, my lord. Right, now to teach those fiends a lesson. Curse is totally gonna 100% work and nothing bad's gonna happen. Fire! No, I'll play Dragon Quest 11, and then I'll play Dragon Quest 11S in 2D mode. Of the definitive editions? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Is there any differences between the Switch and PS4 versions? Maybe I'll play Dragon Quest 11 on the PS4, and then I'll play Dragon Quest 11S in 2D mode, and I'll play Dragon Quest 11S in 3D mode. There we go. 3 times. I'll definitely have to check, see if there's any sort of differences between the original and the S. I doubt there's enough differences to warrant replaying both versions. Yeah. Some differences, so I'll have to play 3 times. There you go. It's a side quest that forces you into T mode, oh yeah. And it's fitting from this world. Ha 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 ha. Did you see that? That's the power of a Magitech weapon. Lord Ryzen, there's still more coming. Right, let's give him another blast. What's wrong? It's no use. Seems the weapon couldn't withstand the tremendous Magitech energy level. This can't be. Cheap fan service, I am. Amazing. Chaos doesn't stand a chance against this. Oh no. Magitech weapon broke down. Serious? It's impossible for science to harness the power of magic. Never mind that. What are we going to do now? Darn it. If only Cress were here. Demos because it was a 3DS exclusive content? Yeah, makes sense. So they didn't redo it in 3D. Hey guys, I got a horse. Cress. Are you okay? Cress? Is that really you, Cress? Sorry if I worried you guys. Cress. Where'd you get that horse? It's so cool looking. Explain later. Right now, I'm gonna go take down the enemy's commander. It's super random though, like, Valkyrie took us away, took our spear and gave us a horse. It just feels really weird. He's underestimated us, thinking we could fly. Hey, wait. I'm going to. But with that broom. I know, I can't fly for very long, but 2's better than 1, right? My power shall fly long and far. We'll need all the help we can get. Thanks, Pegasus. Take up Gungnir as your weapon. Wait, didn't we trade Gungnir for Pegasus? Neither sword nor axe is the proper weapon for mounted combat. Okay, let's go. I don't get it. I thought we traded Gungnir for Pegasus. That was the whole point. We're Vulture. I thought we're still, like, just grounded in the air.
I won!
This music. Charon. I can't use my... Can I use my skills? Did they disable my skills? I guess I can't use these in the air. Nope, no skills allowed, I guess. This music definitely sounds odd. Finish had no drums. Someone's just like hammering on the piano. There's no rhyme or reason for this music. Ray! Doesn't use drums in any of his music tracks. Strange choice. Are we there yet? Oh yeah, I would have definitely been happy playing this on the GBA. Double level up. Nope. Oh. Toronto, didn't we kill Toronto already? I mean, I can't use any abilities, so Arch is gonna have to do all the work here. Well, it's not like making a GBA port of a SNES game isn't as simple as just pressing a button. It's done. Toronto's brother. It's Tutu. Is he even doing damage to Toronto? No idea if we're doing any damage here. Hey, Baynard. We have to check what this poison char thing is. I don't know if we even had a chance to check. I guess when we had Cress by himself there. Thanks, Pegasus. I was merely doing my master's bidding. They'll take Gungnir back now. Oh. Farewell. Oh, they took our spear and our airship. Master Cress, Lady Arch, are you okay? Yep. The loss of their commander. The enemy's aerial forces are scattered in retreat. Forgive me, our military was more powerful. That was besides the point. The king will be delighted. I expect you'll get a medal for this. I think it's a bit premature. Better not let our guard down until Teos has been defeated. I know, right? You're absolutely right. It's safe to say the enemy's been dealt a setback. You should get some rest. Oh, this is for you. It's a spell book. Oh, it couldn't have been a replacement for Gungnir. It's under Edward's desk, back at the research lab. Along with a letter that says, if something happened to me, please give this book to Arch. I'm sure she'll be able to make good use of this spell. Morrison left me a spell? Indignation. Edward has entrusted us with fulfilling his mission. Do whatever it takes to honor his final wish. Indignation. Is indignation good? A lot of people were yelling indignation at the beginning of the game, so I'm assuming it's a commonly casted thing. Okay, time to enter Deos' castle. Alright, well. So we got the Slayer's Sword, I guess, for now. I'll have to see if the that thing I can buy in the shop is better than the Slayer's Sword. For ultimate spell. I mean, got that pretty early if that's her ultimate spell. Now we're closer to the end of the game than I think. For whiny. In other words, turn off everything but indignation, is what you're saying? swords. More Slayer swords. Well, I'm sure. I mean, we still have to get. I mean, clearly we're gonna get Chester back at some point, so which means we're probably gonna end up in the future or something. That or Chester somehow gets back to the past, but I have a feeling we'll be getting to the future. Plus, there's still like some characters we haven't met yet. Like, what was her name? Suzu or something. So it's definitely gonna be more. It's one of those typical like fake endings things. Like, oh, you think you're going for the final boss, but surprise, it's not the end yet. Expecting great things from you. This one's supposedly better. Yeah, it's the same amount of slash and it's got more thrust. It does lose a lot of accuracy, but I don't know if I'm even missing. I mean, a lot of my abilities use Pierce, so I'll take more Pierce. But definitely gonna have a lot less damage than when I had Gungnir. Much stronger than anything else. Guess we'll see. Because Ray was doing almost 2,000 damage, so. Oh, an unbelievable power is being developed inside that room. I want it. Get out of my way, I need a Gungnir replacement. I'm assuming that's just the Magitech weapon they used during the cutscene, which is broken now. Can you tell us where we're going? Our battlefield? That's always helpful. Guess we're just heading this way, maybe? No? Okay. We have to explore now that we killed all the enemies in case there's some treasure we missed. Nuclear bomb. guessing there was just multiple paths to get here. Hey, you a swordsman? I'll buy the secret skill book. Don't give it to me, but it's from some other school. Follow my own special path. How about it? 50,000. Lightning Tiger Spear. Much obliged. Still missing a bunch of skills we need for, like... We need Light Spear. I'll get Inspiration. Recover HP by drawing atmospheric power into the body. Pick up any new, like, abilities for a while. Villain Tales of Hearts is a personification of racism. Yeah, like in this one here, like the whole, like, elves versus humans thing. It's like, no, we're gonna split apart these families, and have all half-elves just killed on sight. It's weird how, like, they're totally anti-human, but they'll let humans into their village, but half-elves? Hell no. Gotta kill those. Those are abominations. Yeah, maybe. I think we're definitely going the right way here if we're heading south. Other than that one dude, there's really nothing off the beaten path. I'd be surprised if they hid like a chest behind some of these trees. I would totally miss it. White birch forest. Save first. Before we go in there, it's a good time to take a quick break anyways. So let me pause the timer here for a minute. Grab some food real quick, and we'll be back and we'll visit this white birch forest. Be right back in a few minutes.